Yo, what is going on, everybody? We are back with another episode of The Gender Project. And not only is this just another episode, but we are now in our second season. If you guys tuned in last week, yes, we had the 1 year anniversary. It was really fun.
We got cake wasted.
We really did. Cake wasted. I had all bubble guts. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Cake and champagne do not mix.
Ooh.
Especially because I've been doing keto too.
Oh, okay. How's that going? How much weight have you lost?
I started when I was like 196. Now I'm teeter-tottering between 185 and 187.
You lost that much?
Yeah, I can't get past that though. I'm kind of like a plateau stage. So yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's cool though. For those listening in for the first time, we are an entertaining podcast. We like to create healthy dialogue about various topics from our perspectives. And if you do not know, we are your favorite host. I am Church.
And I am your girl, Chi, honey.
Yes, and all right, if you have not noticed, you're listening to The Gender Project. I'm pretty sure you know by now because you clicked on it.
Yes.
All right, good. So, for those watching for the first time, make sure that you subscribe to this channel if you want to stay up to date on all the cool stuff that we're going to be talking about, because we switching it up this season.
Yes, we ain't playing this time.
Yeah, we got like segments, we got different topics that we're gonna be talking about. So stay tuned with us.
More
all right?
structure.
Because what do we like?
Structure.
That's good. So, first segment that we will do is called Project Positive.
Project Positive.
Yes.
That's an interesting yet catchy title.
You know what? I think we're going to stick with it. We're going to try it out. You guys let us know what you think about these new segments that we have too. So with Project Positive, what this is, we like to find certain people or certain things, mainly people who are doing positive things out here in the community.
There's so many.
Like there are a lot of people here in St. Louis where we are located. There are people all over the world. And today we are going to highlight someone all the way in Atlanta. A lot of people have seen him. His name is Officer Murphy. Officer Murphy, we'll play the clip for you guys right now so you guys can see.
I do, all right? I have a son who's 31. I've got a son who's 15, all right? And I have to have these conversations with them all the time. So we're not telling y'all to leave. What was going on up here was wrong. That's why we brought it to a stop. The loudspeaker, the yakking and the yapping. We said pause. Let these people remain here. Let them stay in the street. Let them express their grievances, because you have a right to be pissed off.
Well, over there, they don't feel the same way.
That's why I told them to shut the fuck up.
There we go.
So, as you guys just saw, Officer Murphy decided to voice his opinion in a very positive way to keep the crowd down, keep the crowd mellow, and let the protesters know that I'm here with you guys. I'm standing in unison with you guys because I have two kids.
I'm not mad.
I ain't mad at it either. He told him like, look, for everybody over there, well, why they ain't saying none of them over there? Listen, that's why I told them to shut up too. So shout out to all
a cool uncle,
Officer Murphy for president.
Come on, big ups to Officer Murphy and ATL.
So shout out to Officer Murphy
for keeping the peace, keeping things in line.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
While still allowing us to do what we need to do.
There it is. So boom.
I liked it.
Short and sweet.
We may keep it. But let us know, y'all, if y'all want to hear more about the Project Positivity going on throughout the world, honey, because there is some amongst all this craziness.
There is. Now, we have a new segment.
There's more.
I decided to incorporate this.
Oh, he's full of ideas and surprises. Did you run this past me?
I'm running it by you now. So, this new segment we like to call Useless AF.
Wait. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong. He's very smart, y'all. But he's pumped with a lot of information that he'll probably never utilize. Is that what you're going to be sharing?
So, yes. So, it's kind of a play on words, you know.
Okay.
'Cause some people might be like, this is useless as, but it's not.
Oh.
These are useless.
Wait. Were you going to curse just then?
I wasn't.
Okay, because I stopped breathing. Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay. Yep. Nope. Go ahead.
Clean my mouth out with Orbit. Yes, I do. So this is called useless actual factuals. All right. So me,
that's
yes.
catchy, Jay.
You know, I'll be on Instagram, Facebook. I'll be reading different news articles and seeing stuff, and all the time different Instagram pages, and I'm like, you know what? It's a lot of just information out here, and some might see it as useless, but it's actually beneficial, and you can use it in your everyday life.
I think I'm ready.
You ready?
I think.
All right.
He's excited. Look at him.
Did you know that roughly 8% of our DNA is made up of viruses that used to kill us millions of years ago? Boom.
In all of us? Like we're born with it?
Yes, there is roughly 8% of deadly virus in all of our DNAs.
Do you think that deadly virus fights off other things?
I think it does. That's the reason why they try and give us the flu shot and all of that. Like, they put viruses into us so
I don't care for that.
So me neither. I don't like it either.
Have you ever gotten a flu shot?
I had to get it for nursing school, and they forced me.
Oh.
I'm just saying. That's it.
Now,
I'm not even gonna say
this is
nothing.
season 2
I'm not
now.
gonna do it.
I know you ain't bringing that over
I'm
here.
not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But I'm
Did you
just
get
saying.
sick afterwards?
I didn't. I only caught the flu one time. Well, I did get sick after, but it was like years after. So I got sick one time.
Not years after. That don't count, Jay. I'm talking about
No.
after.
No, I didn't. No.
That man said years after.
I
Well,
didn't.
That
I only
wasn't
caught the
from
flu one time.
Shot, Jay.
But I figured that would be some useless actual factuals.
That was useless,
considering,
but good to know, I guess.
Yeah, considering we just coming out of coronavirus, a virus, deadly virus that has been
So
killing
you
a lot
mean
of
to
people.
tell me we may have things in us right now that are helping us fight off the coronavirus?
Coronavirus may not affect us a couple thousand years from now.
I mean, because I'm going to come back reincarnated as something really, really, really dope.
Like a Sharpay or something.
Sharpays are sexy.
Sharpays are ugly.
I like how the hair is like in their face. Hair in the face is sexy.
Says the one with the hair pulled back off her face.
You're pumped with a lot of useless information.
Actual
I don't know if
factuals.
they're actual factual.
They are actual factual. People,
You're just kinda
people
useless,
people are
too,
gonna
though.
people are gonna take this
You
and
didn't
then
catch that?
I did catch it, but I'm gonna move right on past it because I am amazing. People are gonna take this information and they are gonna use it for their everyday life.
Okay. I mean, I would like to do a poll to see who is actually going to use that one there.
You'll find out. Watch. So I did the first two, so now I'm gonna let you take
he's
away the
done
second.
He's done talking.
Now we're
sick
on
of
to the
him.
main topic. Let's talk about it.
Main topic of today, we'll be talking about all things George Floyd. So we'll be talking about things that are circulating around his death, the
Social
looting,
medias, all of that.
social media, the protesters, and even the officers that had something to do with taking this man's life. So
How do you feel about that? Did you watch the video?
yeah, I recently watched it. I had to force myself
How'd
to
you
watch
feel
it.
about that?
It was painful to watch. It was painful to watch because that could have easily been a family member. I mean, he was somebody's family member, but I mean, it's just hard to see anybody, just have their life taken from them just for no reason at all. It just wasn't worth all that. Whether he did something illegal or not, it just wasn't worth.
And did you
taking
know?
the man's
And did you know
life.
what the crime was though?
Something to do with a counterfeit $20 bill
counterfeit
that
money.
turned out to be not counterfeit.
Yeah, I think they said it wasn't even counterfeit. So this man's life is now gone because, they said he was resisting arrest and doing all of that. When there are multiple videos circulating now
Yeah, he
showing
didn't look like he was resisting.
he wasn't resisting at all.
I mean, that's sickening.
And
it's absolutely sickening.
for something like this to happen, and then with the other two, I want to say his name right, Ahmaud Arbery, and Breonna Taylor. Mm-hmm. Breonna Taylor. So we coming out of a whole pandemic.
We're
and
still
jumping,
in it now.
We're still in it, and we're jumping right back into the same racism that we've been dealing with.
Yeah, it's never stopped though.
Hundreds of years.
It's never stopped. It's just
was
right
on
now
pause,
it's been modernized.
suppressed.
It's been modernized. It's still slavery that we're living in my opinion.
I agree. So what do you feel about like the protesting and things like that? Like, have you been out there protesting? Do you feel that we should be protesting, positive protesting versus or peaceful protesting versus angry protesting, I guess.
What do you mean by angry protesting?
So like, they have the looting and
That's not protesting.
You don't think so?
Looting is not protesting. That's like an excuse to loot.
Do you think so?
Looting?
I feel, but look, so I made this post because I made it up on my Facebook. So do you know about the I don't know why I just drew a blank on it. I'll keep wanting to say Boston Market. That is not what it is.
It was Black Wall Street.
Thank you, Black Wall Street. I had a whole brain fart, but Black Wall Street.
He's hungry.
So do you? I kind of am actually. So do you know that they looted and they stole out of all the homes and they stole out of all the businesses and they burned it down? So I don't personally agree with looting, but if they're doing it, I'm not gonna be a looter, but I'm not gonna stop them if they are choosing to loot.
I mean, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it.
Not black businesses, though, of course.
No, I don't. I just think it's a waste of energy. You're looting out of frustration. Like, I understand. I completely get why they're doing it, but I don't agree with it. At the end of the day, it's gonna cost tax-paying people dollars to replenish, to rebuild these communities all over again because of impulse. So I don't really agree with the looting.
Yeah.
And then they're doing this to people that have nothing to do with what's going on.
Yeah.
Like Kathy's Kitchen in Ferguson, like they had absolutely nothing to do with what's going on.
What did they do to Kathy's Kitchen?
They busted out like all her windows and stuff. And this is a black-owned restaurant.
Now
well
that
known,
I did not know.
Well known, really bomb food. And
amazing food.
And they're messing with her business. So the community rallied together to at least get the glass up and see what they can do to get her money. So they're like, they've started some type of fund or something to help her.
I'm gonna definitely support her. She's actually a good friend of mine, and I've supported their restaurant. I still support it because the food is amazing.
It's really good food.
So that's the thing that throws me off. Like, okay, we have to do things in order. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm off. I say.
Are you protesting though? Because you asked me, but I didn't get the answer to that. Are you protesting?
Am I protesting?
Yeah.
I'm not on the front line protesting, but I am in solidarity with the protesters. So yes,
me too.
I check in on my friends who I know are out there. I make sure that they okay if they need anything, things like that. Everybody has been checking on me, considering like I am a black man. People have been checking, making sure I'm good emotionally, physically, things like that. So I stand with them, but I'm not out there on the front lines like a lot of people are. And shout out to everybody who is out there on the front line, especially here in St. Louis, because I see y'all. I make a lot of posts about black women, and there are hundreds, probably thousands of black women that are out there standing against racism, that are standing in the middle of officers and black men, like on the front lines for us. So that's why I make all the posts that I be making for black women, because I salute y'all. Y'all are.
Thank you, Jay. That's the nicest thing he's ever said to me.
It's a new day. It's a new age.
Season 2.
I'm here. I'm here for all the black love that I can give. And you know what? That actually ties in, because I saw a couple of friends on Facebook. They actually posted about a lot of the celebrities who were not. So I think it was B. Simone, Desi Banks. Like they made posts that I didn't see them, so I don't know, but I'm just speaking about what I saw their posts were saying, that they weren't really they weren't joining the fight. I think B. Simone, they said she made a post about she's a God-fearing woman, she a Christian, and she's doing what God wants her to do, and she's walking with Jesus, and she's not out here doing the extra stuff. And so
did she say it like that?
It was like a meme that posted up. I mean, it turned into a meme, of course, but I think it was a post that she made, basically just saying like, what would Jesus do? That before I'm anything, I am a Christian, like in all caps. So I'm walking with God in this, and just basically a very passive response that gave the impression that I'm in the house. I ain't finna be messing with y'all out here doing that. Yeah, I can do what y'all want to do, but I'm gonna stay right over here. And so a lot of people were dragging her on the internet. I'm like, nah, ain't okay. I get it. They was like, how you go build a career off being a hoe, basically, and then turn around, now you want to talk about you walking with God and you want to do all of that. How you just go flip the script on us now that we need your voice, we need your platform, and now you want to speak about racism? I mean, and now we need you to speak about racism. And they said Desi Banks did the same thing. Like on Twitter, he made a post and lost like almost 500,000 followers.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'm not hip to them like that to know what's going on.
I started going down the rabbit hole when I saw them post about it, and I was like, what they do?
So how do you feel about that though? Because I mean, I didn't know that she built a career based off of being a hoe.
Not necessarily a hoe, but you know, just sucking a little thing, cracking little jokes like that, talking about, baby boy.
That's comedy, but she's a comedian.
It
so
is.
It's like,
and so,
that's
that's a whole nother episode that we actually need to talk about, because when you use your platform to create a certain brand or to create a certain image or for people to know you as a certain someone, like it's like Will Smith. Will Smith when it's all said and done, he always be the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
It's true.
Like no matter how old this man can be, 100,000 years old. That's Fresh Prince of Bel-Air right
true.
there. DJ
So
Jazz.
when you say that, you're saying cookie cuttery, kind of commercially, is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying his brand, his image. You will know Will Smith.
Okay,
as
I
the
thought you were
Fresh
saying
Prince.
like, he's always gonna have like this.
Nah, but that's what I'm.
Okay.
So I tied that in with B. Simone saying that when you build a career off, you won't look at B. Simone and be like, yeah, B. Simone a really good cook. I bet she be in the kitchen throwing down with Martha Stewart. Like, no, she didn't build her career doing anything with food.
Well, just because
whatsoever.
she built her career off of that doesn't mean that she's not a Christian.
No, and I'm not saying that.
And I mean, that's a whole nother, yeah.
No, so what
I
said that to say that now you have this platform, now you have this this opportunity to speak, because she got what, I think over 1 million followers. I know Desi Banks got about 4 million followers, like 4.8 million. Because I follow him. He's funny. I enjoy his little skits and things like that. So I know he has like 4.8 million followers. So for them not to use that platform, from what I'm hearing, like they should, to speak out against what's going on, the police brutality, the racism, yeah, that's a no bueno.
Well, Jay, but it's their choice. They don't have to. Just because they're a celebrity doesn't mean they have to use their celebrity every time something happens. Like, something happens all the time in the world. And at the end of the day, they're people too. So why do they have to use their celebrity every time something happens in the world? She may be doing stuff behind the scenes. Like, I'm just using this for an example. But she may be donating money to his family, or there's things that they may be doing behind the scenes. They don't always have to be in the forefront all the time. I think we put so much pressure on celebrities to be like, superheroes, like they're people first. So, hey, she don't want to do all that.
Now, I agree to a certain extent, because when you gather or when you get that celebrity status and you now have this platform, you have a responsibility.
So, you're a local celebrity.
Right? And so I know, I feel, and I know, and I've been told that I have a certain responsibility to the community. Now, thankfully, I already felt that I had a responsibility, but to hear it just further confirmed that I have to do certain things. I built my name, reputation, brand, whatever you want to call it. I built that on supporting Black women, on being a businessman, on positivity, good vibes, good energy, and things like that. So if something is going on in the community that is anti what I branded myself as or what I speak about, if that happens and I don't say anything about it, silence is still a statement. That's an issue that we're having with a lot of Caucasian friends, and silence is still a statement. So if I see,
Let's talk about that too.
what?
Like your Caucasian friends.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have any Caucasian friends, whether it's just through social media or real Caucasian friends, that have been pretty quiet with all this stuff going on? And if they have been quiet, do you feel a way because they haven't said anything? Whether it's they haven't checked on you, or they haven't made a post about it, or
Right.
what have you.
So me personally, I have a lot of Caucasian friends. I went to school with a lot of Caucasian friends, and throughout the years, I've went through my deleting spree, and I fine-tuned my friends list. So I have Caucasian friends who are speaking out against it. When I make a post, they speak about it. They actually want to be informed. They want to know how I feel, how the Black community feels. Like my Caucasian friends, they are standing up. Now, there are a few who I see that aren't on my friends list, but that I may happen to know through other people that are definitely coming out and showing their true colors. But
What are they saying?
so it was one guy, he said, everybody that's looting needs to be shot in the face. Like, point blank, period, just like that. And then he deleted that comment. But one of my friends who I'm following, she screenshotted it before he could delete it and reposted it. Like, why would you delete it? Like, no, you gonna get exposed today. So she posted it in her in like the high school reunion, so she posted it in there like, yeah, you about to get exposed.
Oh my.
Yeah, and that's what made me see it. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that was a bad move.
That was super bad. Super bad.
Well, while he's saying it, I mean, I've seen some video footage where people doing the looting didn't look nothing like us, but they were branding the looting as if it were us, saying
Throwing up
Black
Lives Matter,
and
man.
all of that. See what I'm saying?
It's just
and those
a
same
mess.
people are the ones that we as Black people continuously support. Now, make that make sense. They don't like our asses. They're not here for our asses. They're here to take all of our money, all of our business. And for some reason, we continuously support them, purchasing hair, getting our hands and feet done, getting stuff waxed by them, eating their food that they don't even eat.
That is
like,
true.
we have to be a united front with this whole entire thing.
And yeah, so I definitely agree. That's all the more reason why places like Kathy's Kitchen need to be left alone. I'm really disturbed by that because that is a pioneer spot.
Now, you said before that you're I don't want to paraphrase what you said. You're okay with looting because
I understand it.
had a restaurant at one point. So would you be okay with them looting because
But that's
you
why
understand why they're looting?
I prefaced it with leaving the Black businesses alone. Because I understand it. That's why when I made the post I made another post, I think last night, about the Black Wall Street. Like how soon we forget that white people were looting and then burnt down 35 blocks. That's a lot.
That is
35 blocks of thriving businesses, homes, beautiful homes. They burnt that whole place down and stole while they were in there. So miss me with the whole, we don't need to be messing with Target and this and that. Man, you look, Target can go. Now a couple of people showed me.
Don't X out certain Targets if they're in certain areas. You saying if you're gonna do it, hey.
I mean,
Is that what you're saying?
I'm talking just Black business. Like Kathy's Kitchen, a Black woman started Kathy's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Period. All these other Black businesses, these Black shoe stores that are out here, these Black clothing stores and boutiques that are out here, these people that are certified, they are blackity black. Mm-hmm. They've been in the community, they've been working, they've been showing themselves real and a part of us. Why are we destroying our own? they already are destroying us. So why are we destroying our own? And this whole thing, like, it's so many different ways and so many different areas you can go, and so many spin-offs from just this George Floyd situation alone, because it ties back into like the whole Colin Kaepernick thing. He did all that kneeling. People weren't in solidarity with them all across the NFL. And now look, we got another police officer putting his body weight on this man's neck, suffocating him. This man urinated on himself, screamed out for his mother. The last thing this man could do, or the last thing this man did, was cry out for his mother. Come to find out, his mother had died of like 2 years before. So imagine the hallucinations that you having, or imagine the things that are going through your mind. Like, if you watch the video, you can see this man literally dying right before your eyes, and the officer is standing there with his hand just kind of like on the side in his pocket, with his body weight just on him. When the ambulance finally got there, they dragging him and just swinging him, his lifeless body. You could tell the man is dead. And then they want to have a little BS autopsy report talking about liver, or what was it?
Asphyxiate, not the asphyxiation.
No, the other part, like he had some intestines.
At first they were saying something. It had something to do with his intestines.
It ain't have nothing to do with that. It had something to do with the officer that was kneeling on this man's neck, suffocating him right in front of our eyes. And thankfully, finally, they're going to, what they charged him with. Yeah,
let's talk about that. Cause
they have him on, what is it?
20.
Third degree. So they charging him with third degree murder, and the officer has been charged with third degree murder and manslaughter in the death of George Floyd. Now,
just the one.
Just that one. Now, there were more. His partner was out there keeping everybody away, not worried about it, letting his partner do whatever he want, not encouraging him. All right, man, that's enough. All right, none of that. Didn't even look back to check and see if the man, because they kept saying, look, the man's not even moving. He's not even responsive. They didn't even look down to check on him. Just waiting on the ambulance to get here. Stay back, stay back. And this man gets third degree murder. If he is convicted, third degree murder, he will get up to 20 years, maybe.
Up to.
That's max.
That's max.
Like manslaughter, I don't know what
that's
manslaughter
crazy.
is.
That's mind-boggling to me. Like, I am a product of a man who was wrongfully accused of murder. And they have pieces of information and evidence that say he did not do it. There were paid informants. There were things that were withheld from the courts. His case has gone to trial 4 or 5 times in the last 20 plus years, and he's still in there. This situation, we watched it happen, and this man is getting up to 20 years.
Up to. That's if he's even convicted. Now they're charging him. But of course, when you get charged, that's basically saying we feel like you did this. Now you have to go to court and actually.
I hate they got the lawyer that they have, though. I hate that George Floyd's family has the lawyer that they have.
Who do they have?
It's this guy from Arkansas, I think. What is his name?
I don't know, but it's just frustrating.
He's a country guy, but
I'll find it for you.
He doesn't know. I'm not gonna say he don't know what he's doing, but they gotta pick somebody else because he's using the same formula. And it ain't working. They keep being Crump. Oh God, he's done them all. Like, they keep reaching out to him because he's supposed to be like that guy when it comes, I guess, to like civil justice cases or whatever. But he's lost them all. So I'm like, why?
And this is why, there are the things that I really want to say. You know, we still have to. We're in a country where we have freedom of speech, but you still have to limit what you say, and where you say it, and how you say it, who you saying it to, and like we tired. We tired.
Why though? I get what you're saying, but it's like, why do we have to do that? Why do we have to do that? They don't have to do that. Like, people that have come before us, that have died for us, that have marched for us. that have protested for us. They did all that, risked their lives, so we don't have to do that. Like, why can't we say whatever we want? Because at the end of the day, this is how we feel. We're entitled to feel how we want to feel, and we have every right to feel how we feel. Like, we're sick of it. We're sick of it.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I've been sick of it. I'm talking. Oh, I'm over it. I'm over it, and that's why I'm thankful for the people in my life and my community and my circle. Everybody just checking on me because it's emotionally draining. Like, I feel myself now even getting mad, but still having to keep it together for the sake of the show. But it's very frustrating because it's real things that are happening out here. Real lives are being lost, and these people are complaining about looting and being thieves and totally magnifying the wrong parts of the real issue at hand. And it's just frustrating. It's just tiring. Like, I'm just ready for the Lord to come on back. Just take us all away, man. But yeah. So that's all I got for this one.
Okay.
I'm done.
Are you done?
I'm done.
I mean, that was good.
Yeah. So
Well,
we'll switch it up. We'll switch it up a little
switch it
bit.
up?
We have another segment now. This was one you actually told me about. I figured that it was really good when you told me. I was like, okay, this is a really good idea.
Well, I came up with the bright idea because I am bright.
Light bright.
Have
My bad.
still black nonetheless. I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm just
Don't
playing.
do that.
You're right.
Don't
We just had a whole
disrespect me.
moment.
Yeah,
We just
don't.
had a whole
That's what
moment.
you're not gonna do.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Right. Anyway, so I came up with the bright idea to have our supporters ask me whatever they want, and we like to call this.
Why do they
segment-
ask you whatever you want, though? Who are you? What do you do?
I am Coach Chi.
What kind of coach?
Well, I'm a life coach for women.
Okay.
And a career coach for the masses, but right now it's all about life coaching, honey.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I
ask
just wanted to
Coach
give that
Chi.
little-
Ask me.
Ask
you wanna
Coach
ask me
Chi.
anything, just
Boom.
inbox me on Facebook. All right, and I may answer your question sooner than later. All right. So I had quite a few questions come in. A lot of them. Ironically, I had one come in that was very similar to what we were speaking about today. What are your views on the current state of this country relating to the Black Lives Matter movement and police brutality, say that 10 times, / corruption?
Oh, well, yeah, that lines up perfectly with
It
what we just
did.
talked about. So, ask Coach Chi. Take it away.
You know, this is like a land of the free kind of thing. At least that's what they're saying. I just don't feel like we are. It saddens me that we're still living this way after so long of, like I said, our ancestors doing things so we wouldn't have to, and Martin and Malcolm doing things so we wouldn't have to, and to still be in this state in 2020 it's mind-boggling to me that taking a person's life and no justification behind it, it's scary. Like it really is scary because you can't do simple things that you would think a normal person on the outside can do, like pump gas or jog or just regular things, like be at home in your own home. Like it makes you feel uneasy, but I have a very large faith, and I'm not going to live in fear regardless of what's going on. At the end of the day, I'm just here for our people. I just want justice for those that have been done wrong and lives taken. Is affecting their families, it's affecting our community, and so yeah, we deserve justice for all. And that concludes the Ask Coach Chi segment.
Well, all right, then. That was very,
How about that?
that was very proper ending.
Ask
I liked
Coach
it.
Chi. Auntie.
Well, that concludes the show. We thank you guys for tuning in, for listening to us. If you guys have any input, let us know what you guys feel. Let us know what you guys think about, the George Floyd situation. Let us know how you feel about the looting, the police brutality. Do you feel that Officer Chauvin should be getting charged with
Yes.
more? How do you feel about the protesting? Are you protesting? Let us know what's going on, please. If you have not done so, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. We
Yes.
will reply back to everything.
I will.
We definitely will. All right. So we thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys subscribe.
On Facebook, we can be found The Gender Project, Instagram, The Gender Project STL, and our website, thegenderprojectstl.com, honey.
Yes.
Get into it.
Boom. Thank you guys.